Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome to this week's Less Fox Friday, which is actually on a Sunday because sometimes life happens. I hope that you are finding your way through this vibrant, brilliant, illuminated, intense Leo season with four planets in retrograde and whoops, all kinds of nonsense happening. That might be our card. Excuse me. So this is one of our cards. I am also going to pull one more. We'll have a two for one today. So with this particularly intense Leo season, um, I hope that you are finding your way as smoothly as possible with, I see what you did there, with as much ease and compassion for yourself and others that you can muster. And if you're struggling to muster compassion for yourself and others, just start by coming home to yourself, putting your hand on your heart, asking, what do I need right now? What will support me right now? Because when we support ourselves, when we meet our own needs, we can build up what we need to offer compassion to others, right? When I talk about being true to yourself or speaking your truth or being devoted to yourself or taking actions that are aligned for you. Sometimes people say, that sounds kind of selfish. My stance is that when we take care of ourselves, when we feel at our best, we can show up in the ways that we want to show up for ourselves, for our families, for our people, for our communities. So when I talk about taking care of yourself, it is to give you the reserves, the resilience. There's our second card to show up in the ways that you want to show up in the world. Clarity questions. Who do I want to be? How do I want to show up? What's most important to me? When we can answer those honestly, we allow ourselves to be nurtured, to be nourished, to be taken care of, so that we can then take care of who and what is asking, needs our time, energy, and attention. And we decide that. We decide where our tea gets poured, our time, energy, and attention. So just so you know, I just looked down at the deck. I guess we're having three today. The first one is, oh, I have to, excuse me one second. In order for you to see these, I have to unblur my background. The first one says Fox. Shiz is about to get real. Fox. You need your people around you. Who do you want in your corner? Who do you want at your back? Who do you want standing with you when shiz gets real? If your first answer is no one, I rely on myself, I applaud you and I offer you admiration and awe and compassion, and I offer you love and gentle hugs because if your response is, I stand on my own, I can't trust anyone else to stand with me, that feels more like hyper independence than self empowerment. It's an act of self protection. Who's your person? In this 3D plane or not? We can talk about that too. And it's helpful to have people in this 3D to whom we can turn and say, is this just me? Did you see that? Did you hear that? What was your experience? Here was my experience. When we know who we are, when we come home to self, yes, we learn to have our own backs, and that is a beautiful place of power. And also, who are your people? Who do you turn to when you have forgotten who you are? Who do you turn to when your sight, when your vision only extends 5 or 6 inches and you can't see past there? Whether you're stuck, whether you're fearful, whether you're confounded, whether you're discombobulated, who's got you when you raise your face to the sky and just say, please help? Who's got you? Find your people. And these aren't always the people that say, hey, go team. These are the people that show up for you without announcement, without expectation. These are the people that love you for who you are, not for what you can give them. So that's number one. Shiz is about to get real. You need your people around you. This is the one that came out first/second. You are talented and foxing amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shiz. Immediately, my brain went to, you don't tell me what's dumb shiz. I know what I think is dumb shiz and what I think is not. You don't tell me, right? Absolutely true. Your choice to use your voice in the ways that feel true to you. So here's the question. You are talented and foxing amazing. Why are you hiding your light? What story has told you that it's not safe to shine your light? I know what stories were told to me. I know what stories I also wrote and perpetuated. Not enough, nobody cares, low self-worth. This is ridiculous. It's not logical. People don't want this, all kinds of things. I heard that at my first retreat. Nobody wants this. It was before my first retreat, excuse me. And I had a good cry. And then I said, well, the people who want it will show up. And they did in droves. The people who want it always show up. So you are talented and foxing amazing. It is okay to own your talent. It is important to own your talent. Here's why. It is imperative to own your talent. Because if I'm looking for someone who slices pickles diagonally into chips that I can put on my burger, and you're selling me dill spears, it's not going to do. I need to know what you do, what you offer, so that I can say, please tell me more, or thank you so much. I'll be sure to mention that to someone else. It's not the flavor for me, and I know people. I'll pass that along. Own your unique magnificence. Own your gift to the world. When you hold it back, you rob yourself. When we hold it back, I was a closeted reader for a long time. I've been closeted about a lot of things, and reading cards was one of them for a long time. When we hold back our gifts, when we keep them tucked away, we rob ourselves of the opportunity to experience ourselves in our fullness, in our wholeness. We rob ourselves of the opportunity to grow, and we take away the experience from everyone else who could ever experience it. We don't get to control their outcome. We get to give them the experience we're here to deliver. It's up to them to decide how they feel about it. Does this mean you're supposed to act? On the contrary, be more of you. Your unique magnificence is what makes you you. It's what makes you talented and foxing amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. And you get to decide what's dumb shiz. My kids love stuff that I'm like, I don't get it. I don't have to get it. It's not for me. The people who need to hear what you have to say, who want your perspective, who would choose to look through your lens if they knew there was a lens like this, those people need you. That's why you're here. So, however you deliver that message, please deliver it. You're talented and foxing amazing. And last but not least, and this one came in upside down. So it needs, it's asking for more of our attention. It's getting our attention. Eat your foxing vegetables. Eat some shiz made by Mother Nature. If you know me, you know that I tend to ask people, are you hydrated? What are you eating? And how's your sleep? Eat your foxing vegetables, speaking for everybody in the room, is about giving yourself what feels good for your body. When I start eating for my mouth, my body says, please, sis, not again. When I start eating for my mouth, my body braces itself because it knows I'm about to put some things in it that are not the most beneficial. And eating my foxing vegetables would help my body recover better and more quickly. Eat some shiz made by Mother Nature. How are you taking care of you? How are you tending your own garden? How are you filling your own well, not energetically, physically? So if you know me, you know that I'm a coffee fiend. I'm coffee obsessed. And right now I am drinking Ticino. There is not a single drop of caffeine in this cup. Why am I drinking Ticino? Because I've already had coffee for the morning and I am consciously choosing options that feel better for my body. My magnificent mind loves caffeine. My sweet body, not so much. My delightful nervous system is a little tapped out. So I am drinking Ticino chocolate raspberry. Is that from Mother Nature? It's closer, Mother Nature. I mean, ultimately, that's the goal. And also, small steps. I'm not going to empty my kitchen and revamp my fridge and spend $300 in the produce section at the supermarket by any stretch. And when I go later, I'll make some more aligned choices with how I want to show up in the world. This is what's also coming up for me. I want, and this came to me from a client last year who said, I want to show on the outside how good I feel on the inside. I want to show the world on the outside of me how good I feel on the inside of me. And I think about that a lot. And right in this moment, that is a conscious choice that I must make in order to feel my best. Because if I believe what I say, and I do, then in order to show up in the ways I want for everyone else around me, for my beloveds, for my circles, for my community, for my friends, for my neighbors, for my people, if I want to show up in the ways that I want to show up, it's important that I show up for me. And yes, it's all just a phase. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't always pull three, but when I pull three, I pull three whoppers. Shiz is about to get real. Where your people at? Find your peeps, even if you have one peep to find. Make that connection, nurture that relationship. even if it's with yourself. And also remember that it's important for us. We are hardwired to be with others. It's important for us, whether it's your online community or your in-person community. People that support us, uh, people that hold the space for us, people that get us. You're talented and foxing amazing. Please use your voice. You decide what looks like dumb shiz and where you're going to pour your tea, your time, energy, and attention. And upside down, eat your foxing vegetables. Eat some shiz made by Mother Nature. How are you taking care of yourself? How are you tending your own inner garden? How are you filling your own inner well? Not only emotionally, but also physically, because the food we take in is fuel for our well-being, right? It's all a symphony. Everything that's from a former coach. It's all a symphony, mind, body, spirit, soul, nervous system. It all works together, right? So, how am I tending myself so that I can show up in the ways that I choose to? So, if you have any thoughts about this, feel free to reply to this email or write a comment under this video, or um, if you want a 3-card reading, I will put, where will I put a link? I don't know. I'll figure it out. This whole YouTube thing is still relatively new to me, so I'll figure it out and I'll keep you posted. If you want a 3-card reading, you can always go to my Instagram or my website. My website is vilabasi.com. Find the button that says 3-card reading and book a sesh. I will see you soon.